Hello and welcome to the John Ark Show. Today's episode is called Red Light Speeding Cameras Are Coming Back. Before we begin, I want to encourage you to subscribe to our channel for free. You can also like, comment, and follow us. We're going to have a lot of great celebrity interviews coming up, so make sure to click on the notification bell so you can get notified every time we post a new episode. Now, let's get started. Just when you thought it was safe to drive again, some cities are now bringing back red light speeding cameras with a vengeance. The city of Chicago recently lowered the speed at which their red light cameras are triggered. And at that point, they issue you a ticket. It used to be that in Chicago, if you drove 11 miles over the speeding limit, they would issue you a ticket. Now, it's been altered so that if you drive 6 miles over the speeding limit, you'll get a ticket. 6 miles is a very low threshold. The next time you're driving around, watch your speedometer and see how easy it is to go 6 miles faster than the limit without realizing it. It's something that is very easy not to notice. If cities are going to make it 6 miles over the speeding limit, and that's the point at which they trigger the cameras, why not just lower it to 3 miles or 1 mile over the limit and give everybody a speeding ticket every time they drive their car down the road? Because that is essentially the direction all this is going in. Lowering these speed limits for their cameras in Chicago doesn't surprise me. Chicago has always treated their people very badly there. Some cities are removing red light speeding cameras and other speed traps because they're being sued and forced to do so. Other cities seem to be getting more aggressive with their enforcement rules. So, how can you defend yourself from these digital speed traps? One thing you can do is use Google Maps or Waze, because they will often notify you when you're approaching a speed trap or a camera. They'll give you plenty of notice, actually. Unbelievably convenient. That's actually one of my favorite features on Waze. It'll warn you and give you enough time to slow down or even change routes or directions or streets. Given how insane some traffic ticket fees are becoming and how they keep increasing them, I believe it's only a matter of time before most drivers are caught and hit with an outlandish fee of some sort if they don't use one of these apps. What about radar detectors? Well, in some states, unfortunately, they're illegal. And in other states, it's not a problem. But in some states, they'll actually give you a ticket for trying to avoid a ticket with a radar detector. So you'll want to go online. You'll want to check to see what the rules in your city are and in your state, because these things vary from jurisdiction to jurisdiction. Another thing that anybody trying to avoid a speed trap should consider doing is to consciously drive a little bit slower than you're used to. Make a concerted effort, focus on it if you have to, because that is also a great way of avoiding tickets. There are now quite a few phone apps besides Google Maps and Waze out there that you can download to your phone and use to avoid getting caught by these crazy speed traps. The problem is that speed limits can change every few blocks. So you always have to be mindful of what's going on up ahead of you as far as limits are concerned. Another problem is there now seem to be motorcycle traffic cops hidden behind every tree, behind every dumpster, behind every corner, who are just sitting there and waiting for you to go a couple miles over the limit. They're everywhere now. It seems we are now moving into an era where cities that are desperate for revenue are going to extreme and unreasonably punitive lengths to punish motorists and even pedestrians who are just walking about. So whenever there is doubt, just make sure to drive slowly, carefully, and defensively. With that, I want to thank you for watching. I also want to tell you that we're going to have more great celebrity interviews coming up and more breaking news stories. So we encourage you to subscribe to our free channel and also to click on the notification bell so you can get notified every time we post a new story. Thank you for watching, and we shall see you soon. Goodbye.